Hi guys, it's Triple C. Today we're looking at Grand Theft Auto 5 for PC. I finally got it. It's been out for a little bit. I want to get it as soon as it come out, but I went on Steam. It was very expensive on Steam. I want $70. I suppose it's updated graphics and updated features. It's a lot of money. I do have the PS3 version, as you see earlier of the video. That it's very different. I bought it. I played through the story, and I never done anything else with it, really. I went online, of course. I'm level 27 right now. I didn't play a lot, and all because it take too long to load. So, um, yeah, as you see here, I got GTA 5, but it wasn't on Steam. I bought it from Green Man Gaming, which is okay. It's pretty cheap. Got it for 46. And at first I had a lot of concern about it, but after I did a little digging, asking people questions around, and I realized I'm not missing too much. So I get the Green Man Gaming one, which you register from Rockstar directly, and I'm hoping maybe somewhere down the line and things get cheaper on Steam, then I get another version. So it's probably worth it with this little method. Anyway, um, first I have to say a little bit about something. So I have the PVR Pro recording device for games and things. The problem with that device really is, after so many videos that I've been recording, is that um, mainly because its output is HDMI. So my only option is to have it output to a HDMI screen. So that's a little bit of a problem because the only thing I have right now that's HDMI is my 42-inch television. Not even my monitor had HDMI. This is a ultra sharp 2405, so you only got DVI. And then my little screen here obviously don't have HDMI, so it's always been a little bit of problem recording stuff um, late at night because I got two options. I wanted to sit on my computer desk, but then in order to record, I had to sit on my couch, and I don't always want to do that because sometimes a little bit less control, but you don't have all that much options sometimes. So anyway, I just want to rant a little bit about that. It's not all that convenience that device when your output it's only one type. Uh, anyway, that's not important. So let's take a look at Grand Theft Auto 5 on my PC. So as you may or may not know, since you may or may not know, I'm going to explain that my PC right now uses an AMD A-Core FX8320 processor. It is overclocked to 4 gigahertz. That's it. Nothing too much. I use a AMD 7870 graphic card. It's from Sapphire. It's supposedly an OC edition. And oh yeah, no, I loaded the game. I realized what I was gonna say. I didn't mention. One of the problem is you have to set your audio to the whatever it is you connected to the device. So if I want it closer to me, it actually becomes difficult. I have to set it to those speakers over there. So where's my remote control? I need to be right back. 2 seconds. All right, so I got my remote control here because I need to hear a little bit too, but I need to be quiet enough because it's kind of late. Whatever. No. Oh, it's already loading story mode. That's fine. Um, where was I? Yeah, so my computer, 7870. That's 2 gigabytes of RAM. That's on the graphic card. I have 8 gigabytes of RAM on my system. That's 1600 megahertz. Those are Kingston's, and I installed this on a 1 gigabyte hard drive. It's one of those Seagate hard drives, 7200 RPM. Nothing special here. My system is running on SSD, but the game is not. So what you see here is the load time on the Seagate hard drive. which is not all that slow. So since we loaded, the story mode, let's do a little story mode. But check out the settings. I'm playing with the controller here, just a little easier. But I have to say, the Rock Candy, although it's very good, still the PlayStation controller is still better. I think more people should make the PlayStation style than it is this Xbox 360 style. It's not as comfortable as the PlayStation style, but it's comfortable enough. I got used to it, which is good. I still gonna call the Xbox 360 controller good. It just, in my opinion, not as good as the PlayStation one, but just not enough controller made in the PlayStation style. Anyway, so graphics. We have it here. DirectX 11 full screen 1920 by 1080. That's the TV resolution, and everything else is default. Basically, I haven't touched anything. VSync is on. FXAA. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot something. Let me quit. Sorry. I should turn on the fraps. Okay, so now I have the fraps on, and let's go back to Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I kind of turn it on for only one purpose. I'm going to let it run benchmark for this entire section of this video, and then obviously when I edit the video, I'm going to type it somewhere like how many frames is actually running the whole time, the average, and I'll be looking at the corner and let you know what I'm actually getting from the hardware that I have. One thing I love to do about my video is that I like to do a realistic sort of what really is happening on my computer with the levels of hardware that I have, because I don't have the latest hardware like many people do. So this is not the kind of video that I'm trying to make you jealous. It's more of if you haven't decided if you want to buy it, you can look at my videos and hopefully that you'll have something similar, and it can give you an idea of if it's worth it for you to buy too. So like archive, hopefully something useful enough for you. No, whatever. Alright, so let's wait for this thing to load. Okay, so now it's loaded. I'm gonna forgot what key that is to do. What key was it? Is it F10? No, is it F11? Yeah, it's F11. Okay. So now you would be doing an average thing. So I was at the settings, graphics. Okay, so I was saying that everything was at default. As you see, texture quality is normal. So I just gonna scroll down, and so you see what my settings are. I haven't touched anything because what I realize is I touch anything, the video memory seems to get really close or go over. And you know what? Just take it as an initial video. This is how I play, and I think it look good. I'm going to show you, and let's take it as a reference for now. And when I get a chance, I will make more videos related to Grand Theft Auto 5 in more details or different information, etc. So, as you can see, it's pretty smooth right now. Now I'm just gonna activate something. I think something's gonna happen here. One thing I expect on the PC version is the resolution. Obviously, if I want the PlayStation 4 version, I need to own a PlayStation 4. So they sell it here in Canada for $450 plus tax. Isn't the kind of money that I have to spend on. So that isn't an option. So PC version I expected not for its quality and all that fancy graphics, but more so it's the resolution, because one problem I have with the PS3 version is I can't see much of anything. It's so blurry. It's running at 720p. There's a lot of details are not there. So that's what I'm after mainly on the PC versions of Grand Theft Auto 5.
No, I
And
think
then
she
obviously
said
another thing
more monitoring
is
aspect.
faster load time in comparison, and also
We're ready to practice.
Yeah.
um,
Oh yeah, she's very
what was that other
A
thing that I
regular
really wanted
oasis.
from GTA
Decent
5?
tranquility, this one.
Anger issues.
I can't remember right now. If I think of it during the section of the instrument.
You too, please. Namaste.
So as you can see, everything is
Again.
very detailed since it's running at 1920 by 1080.
No.
No, the yoga is for sharing. Come, Miguel, come.
Awesome.
Oh, this is the boring one, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry you have to watch this. The first thing you see is the
Through
boring
bottom
bit.
nose and out through those wrinkled lips. Out with the breath. Strength, Michael.
It depends. Maybe I just
Air
skip it.
through the nose and out the mouth. That is okay. In the nose.
Oh man, I'm gonna
Out the
fall
mouth.
asleep.
Okay, Doc? Out through those wrinkled lips.
This is gonna have to do.
Now we will do something more complicated. Sometimes, when I do this pose, I weep.
I feel like I'm channeling bullshit right now.
Now, you breathe. Exhale. Keep it tight. You can breathe, can't you? Tight. Tighter. The silly man forgets to breathe. Out through the mouth. Erect. Turgid. Hold it. Stroke it. Breathe, Mikhail. There! Let it go!
Yeah, I'm about to feel some emotions, all right.
Remember, Sheldon, do not fear the unknown. We are the unknown. Show us, Amanda.
Oh man, there's more to this.
Take in the air
It's annoying as
and
hell.
release it.
We might be about to witness the first yoga-induced heart attack.
Your lungs, they work, yes? Let it out. Okay. Breathe, please, Michael. Hold the anus. Breathing is almost the most important thing, no?
Out through the mouth. Can you wash that mat later? It's gonna smell all bloody and smoky and Michael-y.
Take in the air and release it.
Now if you could just get Trevor on a yoga mat.
Your lungs, they work, yes?
Let it go. Look at the concentration on his face. It's like a gorilla with a cell phone.
Breathe, please, Michael.
When we met, he was actually limber.
You have come a long way today, Michael.
That's finally over.
Jimmy, you still here?
Jimmy's room, Jimmy's room.
James!
Go away! Oh yeah, fuck you. You know what? If there was a rate button, I'd be using it right now.
Nice TV. Did I pay for that?
Yeah, you smashed the other one, didn't you?
Everything is so detailed.
I want to go for a ride.
I gotta meet a friend.
You know what? Enough
so
from
I
this
will meet him
cussings. Let's go check out the streets and everything.
Bullshit. Threatening to molest your online buddies is bullshit.
They're not my buddies.
Oh. They're the only people you
Oh, well.
speak to. So where's your friend?
Burger shot.
Yeah,
So
nice to
it's
see
not
the
full
kids are
60
still
frames
hanging
per
out at the
second all
burger
the time,
joints.
but
Me and the
you know,
guys, we go down to the
it's great.
diner after class
It's
every day.
way better than
Go
the PS3 version
Chase,
anyway, because the
fries.
PS3 version,
Please.
pretty sure it
You know,
only
you're
does
really creeping
30
me
frames
out.
a second.
I'm trying to relate.
Although I don't
to
know,
you.
No.
don't quote me on
You're
that.
trying to take me on some
But
nostalgia
you know,
trip. You're such a
I don't
cliche.
actually think it should ever
Says
release
the
on
dope
PS3.
smoking,
It's
game
not,
playing, living
even though
home
the game is
world
good, I
living
make up for
millennial.
it, but
I
it's just
knew it.
not.
I knew it.
You know, the thing
mask
is
gonna slip.
obsolete.
The monster
It doesn't
didn't
handle things
explode.
like this very
The hell
well.
are you talking about?
Even though I
Real
enjoyed the
you.
game
That
itself, but I
bitter,
really didn't
vindictive
enjoy
old
the
man.
version
You
on
pretend you're being
PS3.
a father, but you hate
No, I
me,
barely
don't you?
touch it.
I don't
As I
hate
mentioned
you,
earlier,
Jim. How
it
many
just
times?
takes so long to load.
I love you.
I didn't want to bother.
Sorry if I don't express that correctly.
So yeah, obviously, PC
Why do you
version
think we're here together?
have the
Because you're scared shitless of
first-person
being
view
alone?
mode.
Oh,
I think it's
now
pretty
you're an
neat.
armchair psychologist.
And it would be pretty
Just
cool
like
to
the
play
rest
with
of
keyboard
us.
and mouse, but
You really
I
have
really just
me,
like
my
to do it with
friend?
driving bit.
Yeah, I really do.
Then please don't get weird. For once in your life,
Because I actually think it done a lot
don't
better
be
than
weird.
many racing game could have done.
Yo,
Man, what's up?
what's up, man? Good to see you. What are you turning tricks to pay for this shit, huh? Hey, who's the old man? Alrighty then. Now what?
And I can
Can
do
you just
this.
get back to the house, please?
I was low simulation, and you probably know I do.
Hey, careful!
One of my favorite games is actually Euro Truck
So,
Simulator.
want a drink?
I'm driving.
Simulation's cool.
Normally
I
you're
was like
stuck
simulation.
between the white lines, friend to the
So
pedestrian
now I can
kind of guy.
look to the back
Fine. Give it
and
here.
do my, backing up on the car. I actually enjoy that very much.
Okay, your turn.
Maybe when we get home.
Ah, who's the square now?
I'm starting to feel a little woozy. You're fine. No. Really?
Get out this
not
morning.
Chill
normal.
out.
You're just paranoid. This is not paranoia. This is totally justified
You
concern.
should see yourself.
Just chill out and drive home. I gotta stop. Oh, who's in there?
It's harmless. Vets have been using it for decades.
Yeah, anesthetized me? You're fucking protecting you from yourself.
Also, I took money from your bank account and I'm moving out. All right?
You're too crazy, Dad. Goodbye. Damn it!
Come on. I also noticed a lot of parts of the GTA 5 PC I let you skip. Traditionally with Rockstar games, since I have all the Grand Theft Autos, whenever they're describing something with tutorial, especially when you first time entering the room and things like that, they have little pop-up bubbles explaining things at the corner, things like that, and never let you skip. PC version, you can skip them, a lot of parts, and a lot of cutscenes you can skip too. So that's pretty cool. And I'm just looking at this. I actually never seen this part before. Last time I played this is something different. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know it has a different part, or a different cussing for that getting drunk part with the drinks. That's pretty. The aliens examining him. But those graphics are very amusing. It's very fun to just look at it, especially when you play. Especially when you play. If this part's the same, this part's no different. Or maybe it's just my memory. Anyway, especially you played the PlayStation 3 version before or Xbox 360, that what a difference.
I always thought I was the good guy.
Come on, let's get it over with. We do a little this. I gotta go to online, so you can look at the online.
Jimmy, you little shit.
I really do like how much details you get from everything. You see chest hair, the muscles, everything. The light. I love the lighting. I love the color. Just great, all the little details. There are animals on the streets, at least a lot more. I can't actually remember if the PS3 versions have animal or if I have a lot of it. But here, you saw them. Like I didn't pay attention to them, but I still noticed them. That's one of the difference. I didn't. I don't read very much about the news, so some of the stuff, if I discover them, I discover them. I'm ve- I'm not very good with reading news. I don't get very excited over things. If I discover them, I find it a lot more fun than already know about them too. So generally, I don't
Hey,
really do that.
I'm home. Anyone here? Kids? I'm back.
Michael, I think you finally lost your mind. Your recent behavior and the company you've been keeping already had me very concerned. Now you've taken to attacking my...
And this mission pass thing, holy shit, you can just skip it right away. On PS3, you'll have to wait for a while for it to load before you can do anything else. If your computer can run this, even at 720p, 1280 by 720 resolution, and just normal settings, I think even that is worth it. Just anything that's better than the last generation console port, then it would totally be worth it. I actually have a friend who's running at what does he have? He had like an AMD quad core. I believe it's a 955 or something like that, a Phenom 2. And I can't remember how much RAM he have. I'm guessing it's 4 gigabyte or something along that line, 4 or 8 or something. That I don't remember, but he's got like 6850 HD graphic card, the same one that I had. And I asked him how does Grand Theft Auto 5 run on his computer, and he's saying it looks smooth, and at 720p. So I thought that's not bad. If you can play the 720p, it's already more superior than the older consoles. Of course, it doesn't compare to the PS4 or the Xbox One. I think we're seeing enough graphics to see how much frame we get. So I just canceled the frame rate thing, and it says average is 51 frames per second. 51 with all that stuff is not bad. You see, right now I'm looking at it's anywhere between 39 to 40.
Tracy, baby, you called?
So
look, Dad, we're
right
worried.
now, like
I'm
this,
worried too.
it's around
Really wanna
35,
see
anywhere between 30 to 40 frames per second.
See you. You need help, like serious
42.
help. And if you don't get it, you're gonna be killed.
So it's very
Tracy,
playable. This is not the
I will.
latest hardware. I actually
But
had
you
this
don't know what
computer
the
for quite a
fuck
while.
you're
I
talking
never,
about.
I tried.
at least
Daddy.
for the last
All
many
I could do.
years, I never had a computer for so long. My priority is a little different now, so I'm really looking for, when it comes to computer, looking for what works. So this computer proves itself that it's working very well. I think like graphic cards and stuff, it's already about 2 generations after the 7800 series. I know there's the R9 series. I don't know if it's still that. Well, at least Nvidia already had the new thing coming out, I think. Too busy with other things. I really don't know. I wonder if there's some shooting going on. Maybe I just shoot around. Yeah, maybe I just shoot around. What do I have? Got a handgun. I got this. Okay. So, shooting around is nothing new. It is what it is. Exactly what you expected. But what's cool though is still that the first person mode. This is not my preferred mode, but it does work, especially with keyboard and mouse. Actually, no, I'm gonna do keyboard and mouse here. At least you don't got to switch. Keyboard control is very much the same as most other FPS games. Space is jump, shift, press shift to run, press R to change clips. So I say Grand Theft Auto 5 do a very good job with their first person mode. Oh, it's F. I forgot it's F to enter, it's not E. I guess that's the one thing that's different. Yeah, the first person mode is way cool though. If you really want to play good though, for me, I don't think I can get used to it yet, but I think I'll be okay with it. So that's one great thing about video games that people always wanted. It's options. Especially, that's what makes PC gaming is so special, because you get options. You get option to change the options. You get option for settings. Like in this case, you get option for different type of games. So third person action, and it's also a first person shooter. And it done both very, very well. Right now I'm going anywhere between 35 to 46 frames a second, which is decent. Alright, let's have some more shooter. I guess he just did a roll or something. Alright, the helicopter. Alright, I'm killed. So I gotta go to the online mode so we can take a look at the online mode. Look at that, it loads so fast. Although it loads really fast, I have to say, it still takes quite a bit to load online. And it's not like that the game takes a long time to load. Thank God for that. No. Thank PC and thank Rockstar for that. But joining the online game takes just as long as the PS3 version. In fact, I'll probably record how long PS3 loads anything. I was just gonna put it maybe at this corner or something like that. I don't know. You can see a little comparison. Or whatever the case, is still way faster than the PS3 version. There we go. So I think the online mode works really well. It's basically the same. Although one thing that's kind of different, I should say it's weird. Um, you can transfer your previous play characters to the PC version, which I'd done that because I already been playing on the PS3. One thing weird about it is after you transfer, um, you it sort of give you a screen to choose if you want to create a new character or you want to use the previous one. Because I did that little trick some time ago, the glitch, so I got the police suit. Well, I see the police suit, I see my character, but when you choose it, actually I can get out that mode. As you can see here, I got a police suit here with my helmet.
How you doing?
Now
Listen,
I'm
I'm working on
T1000.
something
Anyway,
interesting, I think, but
yeah. So
I need a little time.
when I choose
Anyway,
it,
I got
he
a
actually asked
request
me
through the
to
ether, so to speak.
modify my
Someone's looking
appearance.
for a crew to
I'm
take
not
a
sure what
score,
that is
but
about.
I don't know anymore.
So
Thought
I'm
maybe
afraid
you'd
to
be
change
interested.
anything. I worry
Personally,
if you
I
change
wouldn't touch it
anything,
with
it just
10-foot
create a new
barge pole
character.
because
I
I
don't
don't know any
actually
of these
know,
people.
so
But if you're interested,
I
be my
didn't.
guest. I can
And
tell 'em to come see you.
since I didn't, I look different. Look at that. I look like I have lipsticks on, although it's not. And my peer's character is Asian. Now I'm not Asian. And now I have orange hair where I had black hair before. But whatever. It's not that often you get a video game with Asian characters in it anyway. So I don't really care. Whoa. There's all the people that's online, I guess. Let's go to the garage. You know what? I want to play this without getting killed. Since we're not staying too long here. Where's that online on options, passive mode? There we go. So I shouldn't get killed. See, the PC version have a lot more stuff than PS3 version, such as this. I think that's a card from GTA 4, which is exciting to have. It's got all the DLCs that's on the console in here already, so that's great too. The TV have videos in it. I don't remember that on the PS3 version. Everything is just so detailed. Even the online mode is the same. It's no different. It will not be because online mode and anything get left out. This card is just so easy to drive. It's so much fun. Oh, what's going on? And there's plenty of people online. Too bad it's not cross-platform though. I would really love to be able to see my other friends from PlayStation 3 on the same platform as this. But that can't happen, so hopefully they either get good computer or they get the game if they already have good computer. But unfortunately, my good friends who play this game with me online, they don't have good computers as for right now, so I'm not sure if they will get a computer upgrade or if they will get GTA 5 online for their PC. But I know some of my other friends, PC gamers, that I haven't played the PS2 version with, they all got GTA 5 before me. They all have it on Steam, so I could play with them. Therefore, it's so good. Oh yeah, I can do a jump here, right? Let's see, which is more fun. I think I gotta jump there. Alright. Oh, let's do this in first person. Okay. I got a roll cage in this car. I think I'm good to go. Oh right, I gotta show you something I didn't mention earlier. One thing I thought first person mode is so cool is when you enter the car, there's so much details. Opening the car door, entering the car, turn the key, the little lights on the dashboard, of batteries and oil level and things like that. All the meter works. Now that's another really cool things about the game. I actually didn't expect that much detail. Hey, I thought I can crash through that. I guess I'm wrong. Oh well. What? Maybe it's the other one. I can't remember. I thought I can crash through all that. Oh, it's the other one. Whoa. That's cool. Anyway. I didn't expect that much details. So, this is like exciting because, it's like way more than I expected. So, I gave more than what I paid for, I guess. I still think this game shouldn't be $70. 40 something's reasonable. I don't know what that's about since that game is only on Steam. I should say the Steam version only sold on Steam. So I suppose it's a special deal. You want the Steam features, you're gonna pay for it. Okay, where's the card? Custom. Yeah, what kind of stupid black markers? Go for a little try there to fix out the card. There'll probably be some damages. Yeah, some damages. Even the damages look cool. This lighting and color though. You know, sometimes there's like a part of the city. See if I can find it before I finish the video. The part of the city actually feels so realistic when I was playing, like passing through the part of the city. I feel like it literally feel like as if I was there. You know, if I was say downtown Toronto here, it feels that realistic. Sometimes the right mixtures of colors and atmosphere and things, and it really makes the game work. You know. Right now I'm looking at 42 frames a second. I saw a little earlier, I see it drop to around 30, but I haven't seen it go below 30. Yeah, lowest I see right now so far is 30 frames a second. So, I say that's pretty good. You don't always get 60 though, too bad. I guess I need a little bit of upgrade if I want that, but this is totally acceptable. If you play the old console versions, you know what I'm talking about. This is great. There we go. I wonder if it works on my G27 wheel. It probably does too. But how does that gonna work? Really? You're going to use the wheel for a second and pick up the controller as soon as you get out of the car? I don't know. But I guess you could just go for a try. As for right now with the controller, I say the physics is pretty good. As for earlier, I was driving around while there's a police chase and things. The controller is very easy too. I actually found it a little bit easier than GTA 4 on PC. Although, of course, you could argue both basically the same, I guess. I don't really know. So the amount of things you can do, I guess it's the same. Oh, right. Let's go see if we can. Oh shit. Let's do it again. See if we can fly a plane or something. Because, you know, before this game, I think the prettiest game with the airplane and sandbox style gameplay, the prettiest so far that I have played is Just Cause 2. That game is so beautiful. Hey, I thought there would be an airplane here. Where are the airplanes? There's a helicopter. I don't want to drive no helicopter. I want an airplane. Do I not get to have one? Come on, man. Let me steal an airplane. Oh, you know what? I guess helicopter will do. Let's do a helicopter. Yeah, that's another great thing about it is even the airplanes and boats and stuff, it's also in, look at that, all the details. Although I don't see any dials out there. But even this had the carpet view. That's cool. The carpet view for everything. As you can see, I have the helmet on. Oh, nice that looks. Right now I'm going at 30. I turn here. I turn this way right now, I have 60. But if I turn here to the city, I'm getting around 30 frame. So it really depends on, I guess, time of the day, the kind of lighting you're getting and all that. And you get different frame rates. Unless you have a better hardware, maybe. Right now 35, 60. So it really depends. It's jumping around, it's not very stable, but overall it's still smooth. It's very playable. But this is it though, it's so great. You can see the entire city, nice. You can see all the smog in the air. It's not always like this, sometimes it's very clear. Change the view. This is just very beautiful to look at. Only if it's gonna turn night soon. It's always very cool to look at the city with all light and on top of the Vinewood mountain where like the kind of like Hollywood sign, the Vinewood sign, and just look at the city. That's a very cool view. I like the details of the trees and plants. They look real nice. All the buildings look real nice. I keep repeating that word detail, but this game just has so much detail. It's amazing. I don't care for the Rockstar themselves. It's like a company, it's business, but these guys, they can really make games. There's so many Rockstar games that I think is so great. I have the Max Payne. I played the Max Payne 1, I own Max Payne 2, and I own Max Payne 3. Max Payne is a great series too. As well. What else did they make? Manhunt. Manhunt was cool. I don't remember much. I played it when it first came out. Red Dead Redemption's cool. I tried it when I had an Xbox, but look at that. Even this is full of smog and things. Still looks so cool. This is the kind of feeling I don't think you get from PlayStation 3. Maybe on the PS4 version or the Xbox One version, but I don't know if it's that much details in distance. But this sure look good though. And the details on the Vinewood. You know what? It's either I didn't pay attention to those when I played the PS3 version, or if it's really a improvement here on the PC version. But whatever the case, I'm looking at this, the little signatures on the E sign. It's just very amusing. Even if you just explore around just to see all the details that's in the game. I can't imagine how much time they spend making the game, but you know, you can kind of understand why it takes so long to come out. One thing cool about it though, it wasn't a disaster like the 4th and Grand Theft Auto 4. When Grand Theft Auto 4 first came out, holy shit. Wait a minute, my channel doesn't censor. Holy shit. That my computer doesn't run that game. Not till like a couple of upgrades later I can finally run it smooth, and a lot of their patches later too. You know what I'm talking about? Grand Theft Auto 4 on PC was a disaster when it first came out. Oh yeah, you know, I could flight that. I'm gonna do that. Again attack? Well, might as well. One more guy. Yes, I use auto aim. That's only because I'm kinda lazy. Hey. Shit. Better go find some cover. 4 more guys, eh? Bring it on. This is like T1000 playing Arnold's role. Come on. There we go. So I'm here for the airplane. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me fly the airplane. You know, I'm actually kind of glad that Game Attack come out. So there's some you know, shooting and fighting footage come out.
Hey, how's the parachuting going? Or did you pussy out already?
You know, I like to take my time when I take off and landing. Again, simulation's my thing. You see that little details on the screen, gear up? That is so great. That's a lot of turbulence though. I think turbulence is good, but this game does have sometimes way too much turbulence. Can't really see much. That's better. Because it's near the mountains, I guess. Look at the shadow. The detail of the shadow to the sun. Well, turn too much. So mind the scenery too much. Wasn't paying attention. Excuse? Maybe. Hey, where's my car? Car's not nearby.
All our operators are on call right now. Please try later.
Who do I call to get my car? Settings, text, email, Brucey. Where the mechanic? It's a mechanic who's supposed to bring my.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Apartment 1. I'm supposed to bring anything with you. No, I gotta try
I'll
my
bring it
salt in
by.
again. Do it now. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
I don't trust the soul. Sapphire, fucking cop. Get ready for the thunder, fucking jerk.
I don't think so. Okay, so let's drive back. Let's go back to the house. And I'll be down, I guess. soon as you stop paying attention on the map. So anyway, yeah, I've been shooting this for a while now. So I think I'm gonna end here for this video. There will, of course, more GTA 5 videos coming out in the near future, so I will see you next time. Take care. No.
Black flag. My ward. I know these guys. You're not my friend.
Right, you still see me here. That means when I'm editing it, there's some information I left out. You know, GTA 5 have a lot of game modes, and a lot of them I haven't explored yet, such as Director Mode. I don't know what that is at all. So, no, I will eventually get to them, and when I get to them, I'll talk about them. Okay, so now, that'll be over now. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Take care.
Out of an animal as you bite its throat, blood.
I'll do it.